The Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 demo has released, and things are already looking mostly promising. Overnight, a new gameplay trailer as well as one for the demo both went online, confirming some exciting additions, including the return of Bam Margera, and giving us our first real look at some of these remastered levels across these iconic games. In this video, I'll break down the demo and visually compare these levels to the original games, and share my first impressions after playing it. My name's OneHip, and thanks for clicking on this video. Anyway, let's go. I tested the demo on PC through Game Pass, and straight away, the controls feel tight and responsive, just like you'd expect from a Tony Hawk game. If you've got muscle memory from the classic games, you'll slip right back in. Tricks and specials will come naturally to you. There were some hiccups like occasional lag and rendering stutters, but this is a demo after all. Hopefully these get ironed out before launch. One thing that stood out to me was that the levels feel a bit lifeless without NPCs. There's no foreman in Foundry, no frat boys in college. I feel it misses some of that personality the originals had. I was hoping to knock the foreman into the vat or barge into the bully frat boys and knock their cheap beer from their hands, but fingers crossed they actually show up in the final game. The demo gives you a 2-minute free skate in either Foundry or College, the opening levels for Pro Skater 3 and Pro Skater 4 respectively. You can play as Tony Hawk or Razor Leal, and if you pre-ordered the digital deluxe edition, which I haven't, you'll also get access to Doomslayer. There are no goals yet, just some time to explore each map. The character models look great, and even though I didn't play as Doomslayer, he looks solid on the select screen. I wish this demo was open to more people, and I despise the idea of demos being paywalled. It's only available to pre-orders and Game Pass users, which might shut out players who haven't touched the series in years, and who could have used this as a nostalgia trip. You start off in a familiar looking but updated skate shop, then you jump into either level. It's clean, simple, and it does the job. Soundtrack wise, Ace of Spades by Motorhead sets the tone in the new opening video, and Kick Push by Lupe Fiasco, which was in Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam, which I have done a retrospective on, plays at the main menu. The rest include tracks from Run the Jewels, Del the Funky Homo Sapien, Agent Orange, and CKY. Skaters hoop and holler when they pull off big combos or flashy tricks like in 1 and 2. I can't show these to you as I had the soundtrack playing during my runs. Foundry looks fantastic. The fire effects really pop, and the ambient glow from the flames hitting your skater's face is a great touch. There's even a satisfying explosion as you skate past the side middle area. Unfortunately, the back door doesn't open when you grind the 5 valves, at least not in this build. It is a bit of a letdown, but hopefully it's there in the full release. College brings a brighter, more playful vibe. Where Foundry is gritty and industrial, College is lively and full of colour. Confetti bursts from key spots. The parade that's part of a goal in the original game is a constant presence, and the whole map has a welcome back party feel with balloons and decorations. There are even a few fun surprises, like releasing a mascot balloon and smashing a sculpture mid-run. Some things are missing though, like the flagpole grind counter, but those might be added later. That said, College is a much larger map than Foundry. I hope the full version strikes a good balance with goal placement, so you're not spread too thin during 2-minute runs. But from what I've seen from those who've playtested the game, Iron Galaxy seems to have laid out the goals appropriately. So far, I'm impressed overall despite the demo being paywalled, the lack of NPCs that brought the original game levels to life, some minor visual issues, and how the larger Pro Skater 4 levels will fare with a 2-minute timer. I'm hoping that the full game will deliver on these and more when it releases on July 11th. Have you played the demo? Let me know what you think in the comments. Does it live up to your expectations? If you enjoyed this one, give it a like and consider subscribing for more retrospectives as well as reviews. You can catch my full reviews of Pro Skater 3 and 4 along with all of my Tony Hawk content in the playlist linked here. I'll be doing a full review of 3 and 4 about a week or so after launch, and I'll be doing a retrospective on 1 and 2 just before the release date, so keep an eye out on those. If you'd like to support the channel, check out the memberships or my Ko-fi page. Links for those are in the description. My name is OneHip, and you have a good one. Bye!